Hello, happy Wednesday. How is everybody? Come on in, say hello, where you're from, what you're working on. Today is going to be a fun day. We are talking about our summer yarn sale. Summer yarn sale is our annual sale that we have over the summer. It lasts 6 weeks long. There are really some great deals that you can do or find up to 50% off on our yarns. And so we just wanted to talk to you about what you'll be able to find in the summer yarn sale. If you have any questions for us, share some patterns that are definitely worth checking out to use your summer yarn sale discounts on for yarn. Let's just reiterate, summer yarn sale is just on yarn. So you're not going to really find any sales on tools or patterns or anything like that right now. You're going to find it on the yarn, but it's perfect to make all of these projects. So good morning, Chris. Great to see you. Don't forget, we're going to post the summer yarn sale link in the chat. And so you'll be able to go there. There's a banner at the top. You'll be able to click on, like, if you want to shop by percentage off, if you want to shop by weight, like there's some different options that you'll be able to shop there, or you can shop the wholesale. Whatever works for you. We're also going to throw in a link for our crochet along page. And I want to call that out because right now we have the MJ's Off the Hook, the summer style, no, granny style crochet along. I can't remember the exact name, but her crochet along is going on. And we have Hannah's crochet along for the Time to Bloom blanket. So you can use the summer yarn sale to go ahead and grab the yarn that you need for those if you haven't started yet. And that'll tell you all the information that you need, where you can get the pattern and everything else. So go ahead and check out that crochet along page. And we're going to keep updating that throughout the year. So every time there's a crochet along that uses our yarn, it's going to get updated there as long as people tell us about it. Or if you see one along the way that we don't have featured, let us know. We can reach out with the designer and we can figure out how to get them up there to feature them as well. So good morning, Chris. It is wonderful to see you. I know it's morning for you on the West Coast. We're heading into the afternoon over here on the East Coast, but it's still a wonderful Wednesday getting to be here with you guys and chatting. Hi, Cindy. It is great to see you. Yeah, we weren't here last week. I got to go on vacation, enjoying the rain at the beach. It was wonderful. No, it was great to get away and kind of just be with family and everything. But we're back here and I'm with my crochet family now. And I'm so excited to be here with all of you. Hi, Deborah. Deborah said, I believe I have a WeCrochet order arriving today for the Summer Bloom Cal. Yay! For the Time to Bloom crochet along with Hannah. Deborah, what yarn did you get? Okay, so the cowl was supposed to be done with Heatherly. Sold out of Heatherly in white. Sorry, guys, it is coming back. It's supposed to be here within the next couple days. So if you've been holding out on the white, click that notify me button on the page and you'll know as soon as it comes in, and then you can grab that kit. It'll go back up on the page, or you can grab each of the individual colors however you want. So Deborah, what yarn did you end up getting? Did you get, you did get Heatherly, not white though. Oh, what color did you switch out for the white? We were talking about those when we had Hannah on. So we could do the gray, the light blue, whatever else. What colors did you get? Did you go with the original colors and just change out the white? Or did you kind of redo your whole palette together? Let us know. I can't wait to hear. Let's see who else is here. Hi, Joan, it is great to see you. Good afternoon. So you must be an East Coaster as well, or something like that. It's so great to have you guys all here and saying hello and hi. So if you haven't found out yet, we do have our summer yarn sale going on. It's been in our emails. It's on our homepage. You can go there. Emails is really the best way to get notified when sales are going on or different promotions. So you can sign up for our emails if you haven't already. Although I'm pretty sure most of you here probably are already on that list, and that's okay. But so I wanted to share a couple things with you about what's going on the site, what you can find, what you might want to spend your money on if you're going to go ahead and grab a good deal. Hi, Heather. Great to see you as well. I wanted to bring up our latest two collections. We did our spring soiree collection, which includes this pink top here, and our most recent collection, which was set sale, which includes this top here. So set sale, we're actually going to talk about in detail next week on the live. Jen's going to be joining me. We're going to talk about all 5 of the patterns that are in this collection. But you can see right here this awesome lobster pullover The cool thing about this one is this is done in palette to get this nice color work. You can get palette for 20% off right now. Some of the colors are a little bit more discounted than that, but we do have the summer yarn sale, or excuse me, we have the monthly yarn sale finishing up for palettes. You can get it at least 20% off, and you can get whatever colors you want to use for this pattern, or some of the others that we have. Like if you don't remember the dandelion cardigan that Brenda Anderson did with steeking, it is amazing, totally worth trying out. But so that's our set sale our set sale collection. Wow, that was the tongue twister. And this one, let me just make sure I get the name of this pattern right. Yes, this is the port side pullover. It has like a bat wing here to it, if that's what you want to call it, or however you want to do it. And it's using 2 colors here. It is really gorgeous. It is totally a great layering piece for in the summertime, because you've got your kind of extra holes in there to keep you a little cool, but just a little extra layer for when it's chilly at night or something like that. I could have used this last week because it was chilly at the shore, but that's okay. We were still there. We were still having fun. And this pink one here comes from our spring soiree collection, which is 5 patterns of different tanks and tees. We talked about this one already. This is our Birds of Paradise tee. This one is beautiful. This one was done in our Samia yarn, which was new this year, which again, you can get this on sale during our summer yarn sale. So you can check this out. This is a fingering weight yarn. It's a mulberry silk and cupro. We have the information about both of those fiber types on the website, so you can check that out. And it comes in these really great colors. We went with the Birds of Paradise color, which is the nice like orangey color here, but you could over here, but you could really do it in any color that you love. Actually, speaking of that yarn, let me pull this one up. So I just finished, well, okay, kind of finished. My ends are not woven in. I did the Forte Filet tee, which was originally done in Curio, but I went ahead and I did it in the Mia. And I think it turned out beautiful. The coloring is not quite showing up here the way it looks in person. It's less pink than what it's showing up here, but it's really great. And the drape is phenomenal. I mean, the top was wonderful in Curio, but I definitely think it takes it up a notch, putting it into Samia, and the drape that you're getting. I chose not to do the little fold thing in the back of the piece. I just kept mine straight, and it is gorgeous, and I cannot wait to wear it. I just have to finish weaving in my ends. I do want to call out for Samia that it is recommended that you soak it for blocking, not using steam on it or anything, just because of the fiber type. You don't want it to get too shiny or anything like that. So a water blocking or a soaking is going to be really great for this. And I mean, just look at that drape that you're getting with this Samia. It is wonderful. And with the silk in it, you're really going to have something light to keep you cool during the summer. So I highly, highly recommend checking out Samia, especially while it's on sale in our summer yarn sale. We also had the Dragonfly, the Dandelion Dragonfly tank, which was on the cover as well. This one is done in Lindy Chain, another really great summer yarn, spring yarn that we have. And also you can check out what colors are on sale for that one. So not every yarn family yarn line is exactly the same. It's all based off of color for the percentages. So you go check it out, see what you like. The Lilac Trellis tank was done in our Galileo yarn, which is also a phenomenal yarn for spring and summer. We really tried to pick the yarns to make it perfect for going into that warm weather time. And you can see it's a 2-color. It's got the little eyelet piece in the back with a little button that you can do. And it's just really, really gorgeous. I love this one so much. And the Galileo yarn is just absolutely phenomenal. I did the Riviera tee that I had on last time, 2 times ago, I don't remember, in the nice pink cosmopolitan color. It is just really great for summer because of the bamboo in it. It really just keeps you nice and cool. We also had the Budding Garden tee, which was in our Comfy Fingering, which I just started swatching with Comfy Fingering for another tank top pattern that I'm going to be testing. Didn't hit gauge yet, so we're going to rework that one. But, you know, it's all the process. So this is a really great one to do. It comes in, or it's designed with 5 different colors. You can narrow that down to 1 or 2 colors, make it a solid color if you want, not do as many stripes, totally up to you. But that's really a great simple project. Maybe not simple, but like beginner friendly, because it's basically two rectangles that you're working with a neck hole and then seaming it up the side. This one here is called the Ladybird Tee, and it is also just stunning. This one is done a little bit longer for this model. She could have been a little shorter for her, but you can again adjust that based off of your height. And this one is using Capretta fingering, which is also a really great yarn for over the spring and summer because it's got cashmere in it. Who doesn't love cashmere? And it's going to keep you nice and cool with the cashmere and the wool in there, which you might not know, but it really will. And so again, grab the yarn now while it's on sale because it's some really great deals, especially on particular colors. So you can check that out. So I told Alyssa, who's here in the back doing our links today, that I was going to share with you guys a crochet fail, a crochet kerfluffle, a crochet time to go cry in a corner is basically what this is. So, you know, we all talk about the solstice collection that we did with Sarah Dudek last year and how much it's like our favorite thing ever. You guys love it. The only downfall to it is in curio. And I say downfall is curio, not because it's hard to work with, not because it isn't gorgeous, not because it isn't worth it. It's just that, at least for me, it takes a little bit more time. So therefore, when you make a mistake, it takes a little bit more time for you to figure out you've made a mistake, and you get a little bit further in the project before you figure out you made the mistake. So I've been working on this top. I should have brought the pattern with me, and I can't think of what it's called. Sunstruck. No, that's the cardigan. I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Or maybe I have the book here. Hold on. So I was working on this. Here it is. The Sunbeam Tee. That's the one it is. And I mean, gosh, isn't this just gorgeous? It's beautiful. I can't say more about it. I want it so bad in my wardrobe and everything else. And it's done in a Curio 10. So it is in the thinner Curio. Fine. Great. Not a problem. Easy to do. So if you remember, was this a year ago already? I don't know. I told you I started this sweater and I told you, or the top, and I told you when I chained, I made it way too big and I had to cut it back. And well, yeah, that I knew right away. Well, so I'm working and you know, you go through your increases, you're making your diamonds a little bigger and everything else. And I'm like, guys, this is looking like big. And so I'm like, all right, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go through, I'm going to finish the yoke. I'm going to get through it. I finished the yoke. I've got about 2-3 more rounds of just like plain double crochets to get to the part where you split for your armholes. And I was like, I don't know. So I blocked it. I don't think this is going to work, guys. I mean, look at how big this neck opening is. I think I really like screwed it up. So now I have to decide, am I going to try to put in the last 2 rounds and get to the armhole part and pinch off to actually see what it is? I was telling Alyssa I might see about picking up and going this direction to try to cinch it in a little bit. So I don't know. It has been a lot of work. It's been a lot of fun working on it. Don't get me wrong. I very much enjoyed it. I think it looks beautiful. The color is beautiful. So now I've got to figure out how I'm going to save it, because really I don't want to take it out. I said maybe I could turn it into like a little shawl poncho-y type thing. I don't know. Give me some of your suggestions on what you've done to kind of bring in necklines or things like that in the past. I'm going to try something. I will keep you posted on my progress, but I don't want my collar or, you know, my neck opening to be this big. That's way too big for me. I kind of wanted it more here, but I did not pinch for armholes, so I don't know. So maybe I'll keep going and maybe I'll try it. I will keep you guys posted, but just thought I'd share. We're not all perfect. You know, we all have our mistakes. Yeah, Chris, I don't want to frog this. I will not frog this. This will either get turned into something else, or I'm asking all of you to cross your fingers that I can make it work and maybe just decrease it a little bit or pinch it a little bit, or maybe give myself a little bit of a bigger sleeve instead of what's in the pattern. I don't know. We're going to keep going. But speaking of curio, we recently launched 5 brand new colors of curio that you can go ahead and check out. Guys, this is backwards. It makes it so hard. 5 new colors of curio that you can go and check out and see what you like, that take you out of the color palette of the solstice book, but still really comparable, still really beautiful. We actually have something being made right now in this blue seal color, which is really, really great. And I love it. And I can't wait. Oh, we have Dawn here. Sorry, guys. You guys are coming in. Margaret is here. Okay. Lanetta, hmm, Lanuette, please tell me if I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. But anyway, is saying maybe just make a border of single crochet and skip some of the stitches. I think I might have to try that. I have to see if I have enough yarn. I mean, I still have 2 more balls, which is plenty. But yeah, I know. At this point, though, it's like one of those things where do you press on and just keep going? Do you rip out and start again? Do you just cry? I don't know. It might just have to go into timeout for a little bit. Chris said maybe you could have a little drawstring that would tie the in the print like a peasant blouse. Oh, that might work. I'll have to look, see what I can do. Maybe not like a ribbon or something, but maybe if I do like a chain or something that could maybe cinch it up without being too in your face so people wouldn't know I made a mistake. But we'll see. Yeah, Hal Crochet also said maybe a few rounds of single crochet around the neck. Definitely going to look into that. Okay, so I really like Lindsay's idea. Cry, then press on for that far. Yes, crying is definitely going to happen first. So thank you. That just made it okay for me to do it. And I really, really appreciate your support. Um, Oh, Lynn. Oh, it is so thank you. Thank you. Sometimes with the YouTube names that you have, I know my YouTube thing is not my name, which I probably should do, but whatever. So, Lynn, thank you for commenting and sharing. And you will look like a pro. Yeah, thanks. I'm good at faking it. I'm really good at faking it. Now you guys have seen behind the curtain that it's not always perfect. And sometimes we just rip out and rip out and rip out. And keep going because what else are we going to do? That's the great thing about crochet is you can modify things to fit you while you're going, which isn't always the case. Like with knitting, crocheting, you just skip a couple stitches, single crochet 2 together, kind of make an extra border, just keep going with it. Let's see. Margaret said, I love Curio, using it now for a pattern test. I hope I won't run out. Ooh, Margaret, are you making a top? Are you making a doily? What are you making with your Curio? I know you can't say too much because it's a test, but let us know what category it is. Hi, Blanche. Great to see you too. Let's see. Who else is here? Okay, Laura said do a single crochet and then a single crochet 2 together around the neckline. Yes, these are all great ideas that I'm definitely going to try. The thing I have to worry about, well, in my opinion, worry about and really try out is that because you start with a chain row and then it's just one double crochet every couple of stitches type of thing to start your first row. I got to be careful about how that's going to work with putting stitches into it and single crocheting around. I might have to do a single crochet row completely around and then start to single crochet 2 together to tighten it in. We'll see. I don't know. I had this grand idea that maybe I could do like triangles on the top or something. And then I was like, don't overcomplicate this. We've already complicated it too far. So that's where we are. Margaret said a sweater. If I run out, it might be a vest without the sleeves. Girl, that is perfect. I love that idea. Don't even bother with the sleeves. Vest it up. It's the spring. It's the summer. Perfect. I love it. Lindsay said, I had a shawl that was halfway done. I hated it so much that I frogged it into another shawl. I finished in half the time. Isn't it amazing when you love something and you're enjoying the process of it? It goes so much faster. I mean, I was cruising along, and as soon as you're like, oh, this is not working out, or I feel like something isn't right, it just like plummets and you go so much slower. And I don't know. I've been having a hard time too because every project except for one that I'm working on is all fingering weight yarn. And I was like, really? I don't want to go to another fingering weight project and mess that one up too. So I've kind of just been working on my worsted weight one a little bit more. But I got to just bite the bullet. Got to fix my problems. We got to move on. We can do it. Crystal said, help is always there when you have to start over. Very true. This is a wonderful community for kind of helping each other. Sometimes you just need to be validated that it's okay to put things in timeout. It's okay to cry and move forward because you just kind of need it. And sometimes it can be lonely because I don't have any crochet friends like right in my neighborhood. All of my crochet friends are online and everything else. And I'll be like, I just need to talk and I just need to show you what I did because I messed it up. And it's just so nice sometimes to have somebody. Margaret said, could make moss stitch around so it won't be as heavy as single crochet around. That's a good idea too. All right, guys, I'm going to have to play with this. It's not going to be today because it is still in timeout. I'm still kind of angry with it, but I vow that next week I will start doing something with it. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go with it. We'll see what it ends up happening. I'll share it with you guys when I have it and we can talk more about it. Okay, so I also want to talk to you guys about a couple other things that you can be getting right now with our summer yarn sale to check out. I wanted to let you guys know that if you love Mighty Stitch, we got new colors. I'm so excited about this. We got some really beautiful colors in here. Some of them are very similar. So we got 3 new greens that are really great. So we did a blanket called the Citrus Slice blanket back in our modular collection, which sometime last year, I can't remember. And we used Mighty Stitch worsted in it. And we did like a really bright green, a really bright yellow, and then a neutral beige to it. I am loving these new colors and how they would fit into that Citrus Slice blanket and make really beautiful pieces. So we've got these 3 new greens. We've got this like greeny blue heathered color. We've got a nice blue heather here. A lot of these colors that we were bringing in are heathered. So we've got this one right here. I'm running out of hand space. We've got this one, the Palomino, which is more of like a tanny, yellowy color, something a little bit more buttery. That is great. I love this purple one here. That's really awesome. And then we forgot another tan in here. So you can really make a lot of great things with this yarn. It is so soft. Just so we all know, it is 20% superwash wool, 80% acrylic. It is really awesome. I love it so much. It's so soft. It makes great drape for things. Definitely check it out if you haven't. The color palette too is similar to what we were seeing with our Bravo Recycle that we just brought out. So you could check that out too. Although Bravo Recycle is a DK yarn, now's a great time to try it out. Just a reminder that the Bravo Recycle and the Upcycle Alpaca that we have on the site, once they're gone, the color is gone because they use mill ends and they're mixing together what they have left over. Those are unique colors. Not that the yarn's going to go away, but the color will go away. So make sure you stock up if you want a particular color. Oh, Crystal. Crystal says she has a cardigan that's been time out for 3 years. I get it. I've done it. I started a cardigan right before my second son was born, and it took 3 years for me to repick it back up again. Unfortunately, by the time I picked it back up, it took a long time to figure out where I was in the pattern and what was going on, but I did it. I got back into it. I finished it, and then I gave it to my mom because it was the wrong size. But I think it was because my gauge had changed so much in the 3 years and I didn't like go back and re-swatch to see if I needed to change my hook in that time. So if it's been sitting in timeout for a long time, go ahead and re-swatch so you know that what you're picking up with is going to match. But you know what? She loves it. It's great. Finished, off my plate, out of my basket, everything else. Like I don't have enough projects around for me. One other yarn that I want to make sure you guys know about if you haven't seen already is our wonderful animation yarn. This is a DK mercerized cotton. It comes in these cute little balls here or little hanks here. This is our primary color collection. So it's like our rainbow. Awesome for making amigurumi. It is wonderful. It's a wonderful yarn. Let us know if you've tried this yarn out because I'm looking to get it in bigger sizes so we could use it for garment making because it's a really great yarn and it's DK and it's cotton and I just love it. And I want it in bigger balls so that I can make it for clothing and garments and accessories. So let me know what you think. And if you guys are on board for that too, this is our oceanscape color that we have. We just sent this out to some designers to kind of make some ocean animals that are going to be really great. We're bringing in some amigurumi books, so you'll be able to use this as well. But this is our ocean collection that has got all of our blues and greens in it. And then our last but not least is our floral and fauna, which has our muted colors. We've still got a black in here, a darker green, and then we've got some of our more neutrally colors in here. So if you're interested, you can buy them individually, or you can buy them as a 3-pack, or I think you can get them like as a 2, that you can mix and match and be able to get all the colors that you need to make any of your amigurumi pieces. Or, you know, oh, I don't have it up anymore. I was thinking, remember the triangle wall hanging thing I had here? You could use that for it too. Now that one used Dishy, which is a weight 4, but you could do it in a DK weight. It'll just make it a little bit smaller. But again, you would just be using the smaller sizes. So that would be really great. Let's see. I think I need to leave because that yarn is beautiful and I can't afford it, but it still looks so pretty. Margaret, don't leave. Stay. I promise I won't pressure you anymore. No, I can't promise that because it is gorgeous. I can't help it. Like, can you only imagine what my job is like when I have to look at these yarns all the time and I have to figure out, okay, what yarn's going to work best for this project, and what yarn do I need to tell people about, and what yarn can we mix and match? Yeah, it's a real thing, but it's a lot of fun. And yes, it is beautiful. And don't forget to check out our summer yarn sale because things are on sale. So it might be a good time to go ahead and grab some of the colors. Christina says, I have a 6-month rule for myself. If I haven't touched it in 6 months, I frog it. Okay, Christina, does that count if you have it in a project bag, not started with the pattern and the hook ready to go? Do I have to do something else with it after 6 months? Because if I do, I'm in a lot of trouble. Yeah. So yes, things do sit. And then the other day I was looking to start something and I was like, I just don't know what to start. I hate that time between projects, or like when you're mad at a project and you want to start something else. Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is, and we keep going. Heather said, I'm loving the Brava Sport yarn, crocheting the Time to Bloom blanket. Yay! Did you get, was it what, the wisteria color in Brava Sport? Did you get that, or did you go ahead and pick your own colors for the Time to Bloom? I'm so excited to start seeing people's projects come through, their swatches, their colors. You guys are just killing it. It looks awesome. I've been keeping track over in Hannah's Facebook group to see what's going on. So Jessica says, good morning. Finally got here and see you and like the sweater next to you. Which one? This one here is called the Ladybird Tee. And this one is from our Spring Soiree collection. So you can get it in ebook, you can get it in print book, or you can get it as an individual pattern, any way you want to do it. And this one is the Port Side Pullover, which is from our brand new collection called Set Sail. And so it's a coastal crochet collection, all things to kind of make you feel closer to the ocean and the sea. Yeah. Oh, yes, Meredith, you are not the only one who gets mad at projects. I get very mad. They go in timeout and eventually they get pulled out. I have a project that's in timeout from last summer because I screwed it up on a car ride. And I was just like, you know what? I can't deal with this right now. And this is why you bring more than one project on a trip. Okay, let's just be honest, because when it makes you mad, you've got to have a backup to go with it. So yes, the colors are great. The colors for this, where did I put the book? Because I can't remember. I know the orange is the spice color that we just recently brought out. No, I was very wrong with that. This is the Fiesta red color, and we have whisker with it. So those are the two colors that are in this. It looks absolutely beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. So thank you guys so much for just chatting with me. This was great. It really, brought my ego up, got me ready to go back in and work on my top again and try to figure it out and see what we're going to do with it. I'm going to go back to my swatching for my tank top. Hopefully I can have success on something so that we can keep progressing forward, right? Yeah, so that is where we are and what we're doing. I hope you go check out the summer yarn sale. And just so you know, every week we're giving a bonus 10% on a different yarn weight. So definitely go check that out. The new yarn weight for the week just started today. So you can find all the information over on our homepage or in the link that we're putting in the chat that takes you to the summer yarn sale. It's going to be the top banner there. It'll tell you what the code is and what yarn it's going to be on. So happy shopping with that. Thanks, Chris. You have a great week as well. Yes, and a safe holiday for those in the United States. We have the 4th of July coming up this weekend. Enjoy time off. Maybe you'll get some hooks out, get some yarn out. I know I will, because what else am I going to do? No, just kidding. We're going to be having a lot of fun with my family, going to the pool, hanging out, but there will be a lot of crocheting time as well, and making some progress on some different projects. So thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful week. Again, we will be back next week. I'll be here with Jen to talk about our new collection set sale. I also want to tell you that next week we are launching another collection. What? Yeah, we're doing monthly collections. Next month is going to be a collection all about bags, crochet bags. So you're definitely going to want to check that out when it goes live on the site. Sign up for the emails, stay in touch on social media. We'll share all the photos of those, and you're going to need a lot of Dishy for those projects. So make sure you're stocking up on your Dishy. So have a wonderful weekend, a rest of your week. Happy 4th of July for those in the United States. And I'll see you guys next week. Talk to you then. Bye.